We do the same workouts out there, same fields. I mean, the only thing that's changed is you got this dark guy versus that white guy. Well, yeah, we try to keep it the same. I mean, why break something that's not broken, or why fix something that's not broken is what they say, right? So it's really not broken, so we just keep trying to do the same thing.
It's an important part of it. Right now, today, there's three of our alumni out here helping the boys. Some of them had kids out here, some of them have nieces and nephews running. But whether they do or not, they're still giving back to the community. Yeah, they're giving back. So that's the important part of it, to make something of their life, do something worthwhile, give back, pass it forward. That's what they're doing.
You know what? This is all I know. So that's all I know since maybe 5th grade. We're running here for the McFarland Parks and Rec, the same program that I've coached, running for Mr. White and on through high school and then collegiate years. Even ever since I left in high school, I've always been in sport, either the boys, the girls program, more now the girls. I have a daughter that's on the team, so it hits close to home. And I'm here in my community. I still live here. I love this sport. I love these kids, and I just want them to be successful.
Thing you did in high school.
Same exactly. Except I got slower, they got faster.
Now, why haven't you changed anything?
Formula for success, I guess. It's, you do change some things, maybe. Like, I measure body composition or, some of the new scientific stuff that you might do, recovery. But workout-wise, mileage-wise, same thing.
The thing is this, the boys that ran for me are now all the coaches in town. Whether it's elementary, girls, boys, high school, girls, boys, the adults are still running, and they're helping the young ones. So they're helping develop the program. They're keeping it moving. Yeah, we're getting better and better.
Yeah, we have the same kids that were here, back in the, 80s and 90s and 2000s, the same kids we have now. Same demographics, same, everything. Matter of fact, we have the kids of the parents that were back, here that were back then. They're still running now. So.
For me, I guess it would be that they really put in the work in the summer. And back from track season and the other years, I guess the building phase from when they were freshmen and they got a little bit better their sophomore year, and now they're blossoming and they put in the work in the summer, and we still got one more year after this. So, they're in it wholeheartedly. They have that passion for running, and they got the McFarland spirit, I think, that we had when we were in high school. I would say this team out of all my teams has that same kind of, like, I want to win, I want to do good, and I'm about McFarland cross country. So I think that's what makes them special. I mean, they're wanting it more than the coach.
You look at the boys, and with what they have this year, would winning a Central Section D1 title be as impressive as any of those 9 state titles that you guys had?
I think it would be. It would be, because we're the David. We're the David. They're the Goliath in Division I. You know what? We just have a smaller stable to choose our horses from. That's all it is. And you know what? It says whatever the outcome is, what divisions we run in, we're always going to put our best kids on the line. These kids deserve to compete against the best, and it is what it is. I mean, we have no way of changing it. CIF has placed us in a place where we've had to challenge ourselves the last few years. This year, in my opinion, I've seen the boys race. I've seen them work out. And I really believe this is going to be the most talented team ever come out of McFarland in history.
We're running 3 miles. We're running a 5K. We've worked hard in the past. We've worked harder in the past. Now, I'm sorry to tell you, we got to work super hard now. So, I mean, at the end, I think it's the ones that reap the most benefit are McFarland cross-country kids, although you don't have a state championship, although you don't have, whatever titles you want to call them. But I think at the end, they work the hardest, and it benefits us completely in terms of life, because we'll never get denied the opportunity to say, hey, you're not going to tell me I'm not going to succeed, because I'm going to succeed.
We've won all the other divisions, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we've never won a D1. Now, we won Masters, which would have been the equivalent of a D1, but they've cut that meet out. But we've been section valley champions, overall, even a small school. But right now our goal is Madera South. Yes, that's a worthwhile goal. They're ranked 5th in the state, so we'll see what we can do.
High school, to tell you the truth, when we won state titles, it really didn't come across like, wow, state champions. For us, it was just like, hey, well, okay, we won. Mr. White's happy. Okay, oh well. Now you measure all this. Now that I'm an adult, I think about those state titles, and I'm thinking, wow, that was pretty amazing. But at the time, you really don't think about it. Now, if they come across with the Valley title, let's say, I think it would be something extremely special, because they've overcome the obstacle of perseverance. They basically, people say it won't happen, it can't happen, you're not going to do it, and I'm sorry, but you don't tell us you can't do it, because you know what, we might not, but we're going to definitely try.